Today I will be making a T-square out of a SetSquare basic tin plastic SetSquare. So here we go. A 10-piece basic SetSquare. So see what's in the box. So we'll be using a ruler, a SetSquare, and we'll be using this one to keep it level and flat, as we will be using these screws to screw it together. And I'll be using also after like 5 minutes looking, we're going to be using glue to go on here as well. So here we go. As you can see here, I have a very messy box of hand crafting tools, and we'll be using these to do our work with. I've been trying to line up this so it's square. I'm just about fortunate enough to say that we've got a perfect centimetre coming from the edge of the SetSquare. And I'm going to be using this little vise as a clamp while I can drill holes for the screws. Now, as you can see here, I've got the SetSquare and the ruler lined up to a right angle and set to the required measure. Now I'm ready to make pilot holes for the screws to go into. I'm going to need 5 of them, and I'm going to put first one small pilot hole, then 2 the second a pilot hole, and then finally I'm going to put another hole, a third hole, the third thickness of a drill bit for the screws. This is because to put less resistance on the plastic and make a more accurate hole for the screws. As you can see in my left hand, I've got a screw from my hand tools, my hand drill tools, set up to do 5 of the holes, 5 pilot holes. So I'm going to do that now. As you can see, we are dealing with a plastic which is very vulnerable to melting when drilling. So one actually had a bit of bad luck, and then I was very careful with the other 4, which is okay. But this means I probably won't have to do a third pilot hole, as the holes generally get quite big. So I'll do that now. Well, in fact, it worked quite well, and I will have to be doing a third pilot hole or a third drill just to make sure it's the right size for my screws. Okay, now I have the holes drilled. My next job is to file down with a triangular file and a small thin microfile, just to bring down the height so it will be flush on the back of the T-square. I will be doing this in my little vise, and it shouldn't take too long, but I'll be right back after this. Now I have the screws all filed down. You should really measure them before filing them down to make sure you get it right, but hopefully have a little bit of luck this time and they'll fit. Okay, I am ready to apply glue to the area and the second area, and then I'm going to screw them together. Here we have it, everybody. Got a very practical, very useful T-square, which I'm going to use in my later projects. Alright. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.